What's going on, you guys? Petplatypus here, and it's time to talk about Gurren Lagann episode 19. What? Two Gurren Lagann episode reviews in a row? That's fucking crazy, even though that video was technically supposed to go up, I think the day before, or maybe the day before that. Or no, I think it was the day before, but I was way too busy for like the entire first half of the day. It was just way too late in the day to upload it. But either way, two in a row. You're welcome. No, I'm just kidding. But this episode of Gurren Lagann, fuck, man. I don't know how I feel about this episode of Gurren Lagann, to be honest, because Rossiu is such a fucking prick right now. It's so unlikable, and I'll talk a little bit more about it as I go into the review, but essentially, Simon's arrested, they have the trial, they're gonna put him to death, people are rioting in the streets, they're tearing down the communist statue, which, the disrespect, but I digress. So yeah, they're gonna put him to death. They have the trial. The trial's bullshit. It's totally rigged against him. Even Diet Communa's pointing this out. And will he actually put him to death? Is he really being that cold-hearted? I'm not too sure. It could be like, yeah, we're gonna throw you in jail, but we're not actually gonna kill you. It's just to appease the people, because these guys used to be friends. And I still don't get it. I still don't get why they're not saying the anti-spiral is the enemy. I mean, yes, Simone was reckless, detonated that fucking enemy on the street, and it, like, blew up, did a lot of damage, but put him to death over that? Like, really? Like, come on, like, and if you want to say, oh, he's indirectly responsible for the moon coming down because he defeated Lord Genome, so that means that everyone came to the surface, which now means that the moon's gonna fall, and it's like, it's the same thing with the Goku Dragon Ball Super Universe survival arc argument. It's not Goku's fault all the universes are at stake because he wanted to have a tournament and the Omni King said, let's blow up the losers. This is a case where Simone wanted people to come to the surface, wanted people to not be ruled over by Beastmen, and the anti-spirals want to drop the moon on the fucking planet. That is not Simone's fault. So yeah, I don't know. It's dumb. It's not the worst writing I've ever seen, but there are things that are feeling forced. I still feel like Rossiu's character shift is forced. The one black sibling that likes him, she's a stupid. She instantly became... This is like the most screen time she's had. Like the past 2 episodes are like the most screen time she's ever had, and she's already an unlikable bitch. Because she's got the hots for such a cold-hearted asshole. Even to the point where she slapped Diet Communa, which, hold on. Keaton. I had to look up his name for a second because I've been calling him Diet Communa. He's being called... Let me just... Yeah, he's being called Keaton for this review because he tried to punch Rossiu. To no avail, but still, he tried to punch Rossiu, which gets massive respect because the dude fucking deserves it. And I don't know if Rossiu really wants to kill Simone, really execute him. I don't know if the girl with the glasses... I'm not going to look up her name. I don't know if she knows Rossiu doesn't want to actually kill Simone. She says, oh, you don't understand Rossiu. I'm thinking I'm understanding him pretty well, unless the show's gonna, shit's gonna hit the fan, and, like, in terms of, like, revealing something about Rossiu, like, something going on with him. But, yeah, he's so unlikable. And it's just, oh my god, and seeing him miss those punches. But I realized as I'm watching this episode that I am invested. Like, I do care. Like, I want to see those punches land. It's really annoying when she slaps him. It's really annoying seeing Rossiu treat Simone like this, and just his personality in general. And even though I still stand by what I said, I do think Gurren Lagann, even though I really like the series, is probably my least favorite of all the series I've reviewed from episode 1. I am invested. Like, I do care, and, like, I'm getting, like, passionate. Like, oh my god, fuck, why can't you land a punch, and why'd she have to slap him, and it's so stupid. But because I'm invested, I do care about these things. I'm not just kind of like, oh yeah, this happened, and oh, that was cool, I'm actually invested, and, like, I actually care about the characters to a certain extent, and that's a good sign for the series. That means I am definitely at least enjoying myself in some way. And yeah, the action was cool in this episode, animation really solid, Nia just being a fucking troll throughout the episode. Nia's like, I don't want to say I didn't like Nia, but I kind of didn't like Nia before, and now that she's not Nia anymore, she's like the best character, because she's the only one who isn't like, I don't know, she doesn't appear much, but when she does, she's like either dropping heavy exposition or being a troll to Simone, and that's just, I don't know. Also, she was still wearing the ring, which means the real Nia might still be in there, I don't know. That was a thing, but, Yeah, she goes in the courtroom and trolls, and then when Simone's fighting all the fucking, what they call them, Mugens or something? I don't know what they call them. When he's fighting those, she trolls him again on the fucking computer screen. So, I don't know. Honestly, the best character probably is either Simone or, what was his name, Leron, the gay dude, because he's still the same. Everyone else, well, and, Keaton. But yeah, a lot of the mains, like Rossiu, well, I guess he wasn't a main before, but now he kind of is. I mean, who's the real fucking antagonist at this point? Rossiu or the fucking anti-spiral? Both? I don't know. And the cliffhanger ending was good, too, with Veril, I believe his name was. That was a good cliffhanger ending in the prison. So, I'm definitely curious to see where it's going to go. I still like the series, but, I mean, the chick liking Rossio, I feel, is forced. Rossio's character change, I feel, is forced. Her getting inside with the bombs and wanting to be of use to Rossio, that doesn't... Are there new writers for Gurren Lagann? Because that feels so forced and melodramatic to me. Like, I don't know. I didn't dig that. That felt very contrived, in my opinion. It felt, I don't want to say unrealistic because it's Gurren Lagann, but still, I feel like the writing wasn't that... I don't want to say soap opera-ish, but that just felt... extreme, I guess is the word. I'm not really sure. Melodramatic, I don't know. But yeah, but the action was cool. The big fucking, like, multi-giga drill explosion was really badass. And, like, that was a really cool explosion. Like, it went from a bunch of little explosions to bigger circular explosions. And it was, like, this really big dome explosion with the rings. And then it turned into, like, a nice detailed still of, like, a nuclear mushroom cloud. That was probably my favorite animation moment of the episode. I don't know if it was the best animation moment, but it was some really good effects work. So yeah, I really liked that. And that's pretty much the episode. I'm trying to think, people riding the streets. Oh yeah, and they do have escape plans. I should mention that. I believe they have some underground cities that are deep enough to survive the moon's impact. And there's also like this ship that can take people out into orbit. It's called something Gurren or something, I think. I'm not too sure. Or Dai maybe was in there, whatever. They have those escape precautions. Now, if the moon hits the Earth, even if you're inside underground cities, I'm pretty sure the Earth is fucked. That's like the biggest possible meteorite. Okay, it's not the biggest possible meteorite, but it's like the biggest meteorite that could hit the Earth, like conceivably. I don't think the Earth would survive that, but obviously they don't know that because they lived underground for such a long time. But yeah, that's pretty much the episode. Subjectively speaking, I had to cut for a second and really think about what I want to give this episode because, subjectively speaking, the last like few minutes are just so annoying to watch with Rossio and the chick with the glasses and Keaton. Well, he was cool, but like everything else about it, yeah, I don't know. I didn't like the last few minutes, but again, they're not like horrible objectively speaking, but there is things in the writing that I genuinely just don't like, and these reviews are obviously my opinion combined with objectivity, so I don't know. I mean, the fighting is really cool though. And people are stupid. I mean, I'm not like saying it's bad writing that the people are blaming Simone, because people, that's just humans. Humans are fucking suck. Giant crowds of people in One Piece can be annoying too. That's just people. But yeah, I'd probably give this episode a solid. I'm trying to think, as far as story progression goes, he went to the prison. The Anti-Spiral haven't done too much else, because we found out about the moon thing in the last episode, so they have escape precautions. Not a ton of story progression. Oh, and the other scene. Oh my god, I just remembered. Shit. Okay, there's two more things I need to say. The scene in the cell, when he said it was a good thing that Kamina died. Bruh. Okay, bruh. You don't disrespect the man. That was such a... I get where he's coming from with the motivation and everything. Like, I get that. So it's not like one of the worst Rossio moments, but god damn, he is such a cold-hearted asshole. How could anybody like him? And then this bitch is like blushing and willing to die for him, and it's like, why? He's a scumbag. I mean, again, unless there's more to Rossio that they haven't revealed yet, because she did say, oh, you don't know Rossio, and it's like, okay, well, what's he hiding? Or, what is this more to him? I'm very curious to find out. I don't see myself liking him by the end of this series. I'm hoping he gets some kind of comeuppance. I mean, he doesn't have to die, but, like, some kind of comeuppance. But that scene was annoying, too. I get why, again, that's lesser, because I get why he said it, but still. Or I get his reasoning for saying it, I should say. And the other thing I want to say is, I hope the moon gets a face. And just complete the Majora's Mask. Everything else in this show has a fucking face. Even the buildings. I hope the moon gets a face. That would be amazing when it's gonna crash and just go full circle with the Majora's Mask. But, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But I'll end it on that joke. I'll give this episode a 7 out of 10. I thought it was a good episode of Gurren Lagann, objectively speaking, and there are definitely parts of it that I would give a lot lower of a rating, but those are just individual parts, so I'll give it the 7 out of 10. But what did you guys think of this episode of Gurren Lagann? You go ahead and tell me in the comments section below. You can also give this video a thumbs up and share it on social media. Both those would help me out a lot. Subscribe if you haven't already, or if you like what you've seen here. Click that little bell to get notifications when my videos go up. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.